What is your opinion on Jesus?
I believe the way to interpret Jesus is allegorically, not literally.
I do believe that Jesus was historical. 5 years ago, they just found a slab saying, "Here lived Jesus of Nazareth." Primary sources are very important. If, for example, we're having this conversation now, if after we have this meeting or during this meeting, somebody writes up what's taking place now, that's the first piece of source. It's called primary source or first source. It can't be ignored. In 100 years' time, somebody can't ignore that. That can go to court and say, what was the first piece of evidence that was written regarding this? And let's say this was written now. And let's say in 10 years' time, something else is written in regard to this meeting now. That's not primary source. That's 10 years on. It's the next piece in line, but you can't use the 10-year, something written 10 years from now over against what was written today. That's what primary source is.
Nobody wrote a book in Jesus' lifetime.
When Jesus' disciples were alive, there was no need to write anything. The way the gospel was being spread was by word of mouth. This wasn't on mishap. There was no intention to write. One of the reasons why they were writing is because people were dying out. If you look at the Gospel of Luke, he says, I'm going to set down this record for future generations so that those who come after me will clearly know what people at the time believed. So
why did they not have the foresight to write it down contemporaneously so that the generations born 2,000 years later would have access to unarguably accurate data?
Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. That simply means that if you can't find something, it doesn't mean that the thing didn't exist.